Hello and welcome to another East Brunswick Television Sports presentation. Today it's high school volleyball with the Bears of East Brunswick taking on the Falcons of St. Joe's in a Greater Middlesex Conference game. Hi everyone, I'm Dave Nieskens along with former East Brunswick standout volleyball player Tom Kohler here to bring you all the action. And Tom, the eyes of East Brunswick and New Jersey volleyball always seem to be following these two teams. This year is no different.
You know, when you come into East Brunswick High School, you know all about the St. Joe's East Brunswick rivalry. It transcends school academics. These kids have been looking forward to this game all day, and they realize that this could potentially be a state semifinal championship match.
Well, this year is no different, with the Bears and St. Joe's being the top two teams in the area. In the first match, Tom, East Brunswick fell short. What can we expect from St. Joe's tonight?
You know, it's funny because I actually coach members of both teams for a club team called Warren Six-Pack. And I've coached both players, and both players are going to bring intensity to both sides of the court. Now, East Brunswick, they're going to be playing with a chip on their shoulder after this loss that they were handed to by St. Joe's in the beginning of the season. I expect big play out of Mike Guido and Andy Bolint.
Well, the Bears have not lost since that first game. And if you had to pinpoint one thing the Bears have to do tonight, Tom, in order to turn this around, what do you think it would be?
You know, people say this all the time, but defense wins games. East Brunswick has to come out blocking strong, number one. Number two, they have to play big defense around the block.
We'll bring you all the action right here in East Brunswick. Stay tuned. And you can feel the excitement in the air here in East Brunswick's gymnasium. It has the feel of a tight basketball game with the crowd filtering in and almost filling in the East Brunswick section. St. Joe's fans not quite as packed, but they're getting there. That was Ryan Yago, Dan Vaccarello starting for St. Joe's. Here's Greg McDonald. These are juniors that are playing for St. Joe's. Here's Bobby O'Grady from Milltown. Matt Loginus. These were guys that didn't have a leading role on the state tournament team, Tom, for St. Joe's last year, but they're wanting to make a statement this year. They're 19-7 with the big win against East Brunswick on opening day. Here come the Bears. Andrew Bolint and Ryan Norland. Rowan Patel, 6'5" for the Bears. Peter Lysiak, Mike Guido, and Alex Pien. Ben Fan. East Brunswick coached by Greg Rutz, very successful coach of St. Joe's, Miguel Cabrita. Tom, what goes through your mind here when you're a player right before a big match like this?
This is a huge game. This brings back memories right now. I remember being in high school, and it feels like it was yesterday. And we used to live for this rivalry. I was saying this before. You know, St. Joe's EB, both of these teams, they're friends off the court, and that's the main thing. But when they're on the court, you're not going to see much friendship going on. They both want to win. They
play together in the same club team, don't they, Tom?
Yes, it's a club team called Warren Six-Pack, and it's pretty much kind of like for soccer what New Jersey State Select would be. It's pretty much a club team that a lot of the top players in the state play for.
Well, they're friends on the club team, but not today, as you said, Tom, because this is about county and state aspirations, and East Brunswick wants to make a statement, and so does St. Joe's.
Absolutely.
Now, how do we determine who serves first?
It's a coin toss. I'm not sure who won it.
Okay, the ref is right now checking the lineups. We talk about the success of these two programs, and no one disputes the last 5 years they have been the two best teams in the state. East Brunswick in the last 10 years have won the state title 6 times. But East Brunswick would get countered from St. Joe's by saying that they have won the state title 2 of the last 3 years. St. Joe's to serve. Guido bumps.
Oh, nice block.
Okay, big play, St. Joe's. They're fired up.
Boleyn tried running that back one right off the bat to try to mix up the offense, and it was a great idea, but St. Joe's was all over it.
Okay, now we're playing rally scoring, Tom, as opposed to side-out scoring. Tell us the difference.
Well, I had the opportunity to play side-out scoring, and the difference is that you get a point and a serve whenever you side out. Now, back when side-out scoring was going on, a game could last for hours on end because the game just wouldn't end.
Well, because you didn't score unless you serve. East Brunswick's down 2-0 now. A fired-up St. Joe's team.
Rally scoring has revolutionized the game.
In what way, Tom?
Because now you have to jump out from the beginning and win a game. There's no room for letting up right from the beginning of the game.
There's Guido with the good save. Over to PN, gets it over. O'Grady. Here comes, let's see if they can block it. Blint with the block. East Brunswick is now on the board. Now in the old side-out scoring, that would not have been a point because East Brunswick didn't have the serve. But now you can get the momentum back by breaking serve. Now, was that a jump or a float serve?
That was a jump serve. See, the difference is that jump serve has some downward spiral going to it, so it's different to pass. Now, another kind of serve you're going to probably see tonight is called a float serve, and it's probably hard to see it from the camera angle, but that ball is dancing as it's going over the net, and it's sometimes harder to pass than an actual serve. Unlike that serve that you just saw by Andy Bolint.
That was an ace by Andy Bolint right now to tie the score, or put East Brunswick ahead 3-2. East Brunswick has 3 jump servers on the team and 3 that jump float. Tom's going to point that out to us. Here's Andy Bolint.
Let me point out how big it is that Bolin is coming out serving tough in this game. If you don't come out serving tough, then you're giving the other team a chance to jump on you first.
Blunt with the serve.
Nice up.
Out of bounds. East Brunswick 4-2. Bolint is not only a great server, but he's considered by Coach Rutz one of the top 2 setters in the state. So very, very complimentary words from the coach for the senior headed to Ramapo College next year. Here comes St. Joe's. Okay.
Yeah, Andy Bolin is going to be a great addition to the Ramapo College volleyball team. I just graduated from that team I'm graduating now, May 15th, but he's going to make a great impact.
Here's the serve. Out of bounds. Nice decision by Alex Pien, one of the few juniors on the court for East Brunswick now. Ryan Norland serving. Now that was a what? That was just a regular serve.
That was a float serve.
That was float. Another point. East Brunswick opens the lead 6-3. Having multiple tough servers, Tom, big advantage for East Brunswick.
This is great. You can see it right off the bat. East Brunswick is coming out with a chip on their shoulder. They're not happy that they were given this loss in the beginning of the season, and they're trying to make a statement right now. Not only to St. Joe's, but to the rest of the state.
Great block by Patel.
I just want to point out what a great block that is. I've been coaching Rohan for a club team from Warren for a while now, and you can see how he penetrated over the net and was able to really put his arms around the ball.
6'5" helped that. Here comes Norland. This is a jump serve, right, Tom?
Yep. Out by just a little bit.
All right. Now, can you be successful on the volleyball level at the top echelons of the volleyball level if you don't have jump servers?
Absolutely. I mean, a flow serve is very effective. Some teams can get by fundamentally being very sound. Other teams rely on having a tough jump serve to get by. East Brunswick is just both. They have a tough jump serve and they're very fundamentally sound.
That was Mike Guido who missed the ace there, right? The kill there. He has been the key man for East Brunswick this year, leads the team in aces, and is one of their best servers.
Right, he'll be attending George Mason University next year.
They're a lucky university to get him. We have a substitutions coming in. Ben Fon, and it looks like Mike Fox are coming into the game. What's the
stay where you are, okay?
What's the strategy here with this substitution, Tom?
Well, what they're trying to do is take Rohan Patel out of the game so they can put someone in who can play maybe a little better defense. Usually this is what happens with bigger players is because smaller players are lower to the ground so they can play better defense. They can pick up balls that maybe a taller person might not be able to.
Here comes O'Grady with the kill.
Nice hit down the line.
The junior from Milltown makes the score 8-6. Now this is a big, big difference. If this was regular side-out scoring, the score might be 3-2, 3-3 now, right?
And they'd be playing the 15.
If you don't look at the scoreboard every second here, you're going to miss something. Here's Bolint.
That's a nice block.
Had it blocked. But what?
He really didn't have
what's the
anywhere to go on that. Oh, a net violation.
Net violation gives the point to East Brunswick.
That is huge. That could be a momentum shifter in this game, but that call is going to transfer the momentum right back to East Brunswick.
Now, would you call that an unforced error, Tom?
Yes.
There's O'Grady with the dump. Lysiak over to Blint, to Guidel.
There we go. He's firing up right now.
6'7" with leaping ability and long arms. That is a tough matchup for any team. Mike Guidel has given East Brunswick a 10-6 lead. East Brunswick has not lost since opening game against St. Joe's. They have wins against Don Bosco, Southern. They've won the very prestigious Eastern Tournament in South Jersey. They are on a roll. 10-7 now.
Now East Brunswick, they just have to make sure that they keep up this intensity. If they drop off, St. Joe's can get right back into this game, and that's why rally scoring is makes the game so much different than it used to be.
There's a little hit there by Blint.
No touch.
Way out.
Out of bounds.
No touch meaning what, Tom? Way over hit?
But he hit that one over the block, hoping he could find the back part of the court, but that block was really big.
Let's watch Guidel. Coach Rutz has been very happy with his serving this year. Says he leads the team in aces. That is a jump serve, and that he got a little bit too much on that.
But you know what, though? I'll take that any day over a weak serve. Even though it didn't go over the net, he's trying to make the other team make an error.
Here's Blint. Nice set for Norland. Good block. Back by St. Joe's. Back to Norland again.
Nice up by Vaccarella.
What do we have, a carry? Nope. What's the call, Tom?
I'm actually not sure.
Point goes to St. Joe's. It is 11-9. Fox over to Lysiak, to Blint.
Oh, that's a great
back at him. Momentum has now shifted back to St. Joe's. It's 11-10.
I've got to say, I am very impressed by the blocking of St. Joe's right now.
St. Joe's is not as big as East Brunswick. East Brunswick's not considered a big volleyball team, but St. Joe's is even smaller. Mike wished he could have that one back. He had the whole side of the court. Just missed it.
See what I mean? Just like that, the game's tied at 11-11. That's why rally scoring makes games more exciting for the fans to watch, too.
Coach Rutz said we would play St. Joe's once a week if we could. It's that much fun. This has been no disappointment.
Nice
Great
swing.
hit by Ben Fahn.
How tall is he?
5'8".
Wow, he jumps pretty high.
5'8" middle. He's undersized for that position, but Coach Rutz says he plays with too much heart and ability to keep him anywhere else but on the court. Alex Pien's going to serve, and while we are waiting for his serve, it's time for our East Brunswick trivia question, Tom. Each game we want to try to bring the fans one trivia question. Score there by St. Joe's. One trivia question each game to see if we can follow some of the background of East Brunswick, and the question is, who were the first East Brunswick volleyball coaches?
Oh, that's a tough one.
And I'm going to let you think about that for a minute and then come back to you, Tom, because I don't want you to get this wrong.
was that John Emery?
It is not.
No?
I'm going to give you a minute to think again, a little bit after John Emery's time, and we'll see what you can do. Right now, we've been away from the action. East Brunswick is ahead 13-12, and we're back to Andy Bolint serving. Jump serve, tough one to handle. Ooh, East Brunswick's got a break here. Bolint to Patel.
Nice turn. Oh, that's a great turn by Rohan. You can see as he was in the air, he saw the angle, and he just turned it while he was in the air. That shows great athleticism.
All right, Tom, give us another guess. Well, we don't want to miss this point while Tom's thinking. That's a long, long hit by Bobby O'Grady.
Is that Scott Arnauer and TJ Locke?
Scott Arnauer and TJ Locke started the program back in '94, I think, and they are the ones that brought us the first two state titles here to East Brunswick.
Absolutely.
We're going to stop here. We're going to go into Coach Rutz in his huddle right now.
Moving that ball around. Let's go.
Yeah, Andy,
I want you to take a big deep breath and remember, you don't have to win it for us, okay? All right? Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go.
Bears on three!
1, 2, 3, back!
It is a faster-paced game. If this was basketball, the timeout would have been a lot longer. We were mentioning Scott Arnauer and T.J. Locke started the program in '94 or '95, won the first state title in '99, won another one in 2000. Coach Rutz then came on when they left, and he was won 4 since 2000. So success has followed East Brunswick in volleyball.
Yeah, Scott Arnauer was a great coach, both for the boys and the girls. I remember my sister won a state championship as him as a coach.
Great player, great coach, and now a great principal, Scott Arnauer down in South Jersey. We wish him well, and hopefully he'll get a chance to watch some of East Brunswick because he follows volleyball throughout the state. 15-13 right now. Now, Tom, in side-out scoring, the game was not played to 25 like it is now, right?
No, the game was played to 15. If this was side-out scoring, this game would be over right now. But at the same time, it would probably take about 40 minutes per game, give or take.
And what is the rule about winning? Do you have to win by 2, or can you win by 1 in rally scoring?
In rally scoring, you have to win by 2. And
Patel fanned on the kill. Nice little dump there.
Although I'm not sure about high school because I just finished my college season, there's no cap in college. In high school, I believe the cap is 27. But don't hold me to it.
Okay, well, we may find out right here because it's now 15-14. No surprise that both coaches spoke to us before the game and said how pleased they were to work with this group, both in St. Joe's and in East Brunswick. They think the world of these kids, and they're showing it today. A lot of heart out there on the court. Kill by O'Grady on the outside. (15-15). There's a jump, or that was jump or float, Tom?
That was a jump.
Ryan Norland. Bobby O'Grady playing with a lot of passion here. He's one of the people that Coach Cabrita had singled out before the game as having to come up with a big game, and he certainly has so far. While we're paused here for a second, it's noteworthy that many of these players on East Brunswick are very, very good students as well. Mike Guidel headed to George Mason, Andy Balint to Ramapo, Ryan Norland to Ithaca. Ben Fon is going to Quinnipiac. Oh, you're not going to return that one. Rowan Patel with the stamp on it. I was mentioning Stefan Yap, who we have not seen yet, headed to Rutgers. So, and Rowan Patel going to Boston University. So,
Boston University has a great club team.
Here comes O'Grady again. He has
That's
been
a nice swing.
East Brunswick killer here. Now we know why he gave up basketball. Puts St. Joe's ahead 17-16.
16-17. Volleyball is such a mental game. Right now, as well-trained physically these athletes are, the mental conditioning that they go through is exceptional.
Rowan Patel again with the stamp, helping to carry East Brunswick. Mike Fox and Ben Fon come back in. Rowan Patel and Alex Pian out. See if they can get something on the serve here.
Nice touch.
Missed the block. Who missed the block on that?
That was number 7.
That's Tyler Janchek.
Now I'm a little surprised to see is that Coach Greg Rutz is not using a libero. Libero is a position, as you can see, for St. Joe's, number 11. He's wearing a different color uniform on the court. His job is pretty much to play defense.
He missed the set there. St. Joe's has a big opportunity right here.
Nice up, play it off the ceiling. If it's not lost up there. All right, that's a point. Oh no, ref's calling a do-over.
A do-over?
Do-over.
How does that work, Tom? We don't have do-overs in many sports.
Well, you know, whenever the ball hits the ceiling, if it goes over the net, it counts as a going out. But in that situation, it got caught up in the rafters. So I guess that is a pretty good call.
No argument from Coach Cabrita.
It's funny how the rules in college are slightly different than high school, and I tend to forget.
18-18 now. East Brunswick subs again. Peter Lysiak comes in for Tyler Janczek. Peter's going to serve. That's a float serve. Dumped by O'Grady to Lysiak. Blent tried to sweep it in there. Blocked by Guido.
Oh, that's a great block.
Great block right there.
Yeah, like I said before, his elbows are over that net. That's a tough block to go around.
East Brunswick with a 1-point lead, 19-18. Sweaty palms in the gym here as East Brunswick fans looking for the Bears to make a move. Was that O'Grady again?
Yep. Scores 19-19.
19-19.
We have a 6-point game on our hands right now.
East Brunswick better find an answer for O'Grady. He is coming up big. It's a little bump. Lysiak over to Blent.
Oh, wow.
That is a great, great block back by Matt Laginus. Now, we haven't been mentioning many of the St. Joe's players' names as much because unlike basketball, they don't have the numbers on the front of their jerseys, so it makes it tough sometimes to pick out names. There's Fox over to Lysiak, to Guido. Out. 21-19.
Just like that, St. Joe's takes the lead.
And who called the timeout?
That was Coach Greg Rutz.
Coach Rutz wants to
trying
talk.
to break the momentum.
Let's get into the huddle with Coach Rutz.
Affect us, okay? You just got to keep playing. You know this is going to be a battle. They're not going to show up and just roll over, okay? You got to come out there. You got to fight hard. Pass set, swing. Fast set, swing. Setters got to get the ball to the antenna. They're taking away cross, and there's no seam there whatsoever, okay? You got to get the ball there. Now, if any chance you have to tip as an outside, go that way because the setter rolls up, okay? We want line because they're rotating over. They're not going to make a dig on a rotation defense. Get the ball to the antenna. We're running good plays right now, okay? But we got to keep going. Now listen, from my point of view, I think you need to go to bend more. You got to go to keep going the middles. Their middles on the middles, block straight up. Angles are wide open. You get a decent tip one. Just put one in play, tip one, okay? Let's go out there and get them right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bears on 3! 1, 2, 3, Bears!
So Coach Rutz saying that the key to winning this game is going to be opening up the middle so that then the outsides are opened up. And that's a great strategy, and I agree completely.
What does he mean by the antenna, Tom?
The antenna is the red and white pole on top of the on the net, and pretty much what he said by the antenna was he believes that the set should be pushed out more to the antenna so that the outside hitter has the choice of swinging the ball down the line as opposed to cross court, because St. Joe's is doing a great job of blocking that attack right now.
That's two big breaks for East Brunswick. O'Grady fans on the serve into the net, and Guido plays it conservative with his serve, and the setter loses concentration.
What a great timeout by Coach Rutz. He's broke the momentum of the other team.
That was a great hit there by Dan Vaccarello. St. Joe's is in the lead, 22-21.
Danny Vaccarello actually played for one of my club teams last year. He was a great player to coach.
23-21, Mike Fox couldn't get the bump down for the setter. Crunch time right here, gut check for East Brunswick. There's Fox, this one's much better. Lysiak to Fon.
There's that middle attack we're talking about.
Huge hit, just like it's called for by Rutz, and with that, Patel and Pian come back in the game.
See, as a middle hitter, it's a battle out there. Your job is to run a quick offense so that the other team's middle blocker has to focus too much on you, and in doing that, it frees up the outside hitters.
Pian, there's the hit outside.
He snuck that one through.
They snuck that through. Man, I didn't even see that. I thought we had the block.
Yeah, if he would have reached over the net just an inch further, that would have been a block straight down.
Lysiak to Patel.
There's, as you can tell, the last two attacks have been out of the middle. This is what Coach Greg Rutz was talking about.
24-23. This is a St. Joe's team that won 43 games last year. These guys weren't the leaders of the team, but they want to make a statement this year for St. Joe's.
Oh, that's a great back row attack.
game.
They had a bad pass, and they were able to convert on it, and that's what makes the difference between winning a game and possibly losing it.
25-23, St. Joe's.
St. Joe's is very happy right now, as they should be.
They should be. The last 3 sets now between these two teams has been 23-25 scores, and in each, East Brunswick has been on the downside. East Brunswick won the first set of the first match back on opening day 25-18. And they've lost the last 3 now, 23-25. Some smiling faces on the St. Joe side. Let's go listen to Coach Rutz.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on.
Relax. All you have to do is get your hands up early and press, and you win that. You got to be able to. You got to press here. I don't want to see anything come off your right hand. Press and get that ball in. Okay. Listen. Right now, you guys are playing not to lose. Thus, we're going to lose, okay? I want middles getting the ball until they determine they can stop us. Hands down, give them the ball. They have no shot, okay? You keep swinging, swing. Every once in a while, just poke one to the side, get the ball, okay? You're doing a great job of talking to them. So if you hear double, go right over the top of the double, okay? Listen to me. You go right here. You go right at them. You play like there's nothing else, because there is nothing else. Go out there and get them. Let's go.
Tom, playing not to lose. What's Coach mean by that?
Oh, you know what? I think he speaks volumes right there. You can't win a game like this if you're playing tentative. Put everything on the line. I mean, when it's all said and done, you're either going to win or you're not going to win. So just serve tough, serve a little harder, and go for it. That's what Coach Rutz is saying. Don't play afraid. Don't play afraid.
So go for the jump serves and be aggressive with your serves?
Yep. You know, East Brunswick is passing very well right now, and that's why they should keep on running the middles. Sometimes your passing isn't going to be that great because of the other team serving. Not that St. Joe's isn't serving tough right now, but East Brunswick is always well known to be a fundamentally sound passing team, and that's huge. So as long as you can run that offense, I would be pretty confident that East Brunswick has a very good shot at coming back and making this a 3-gamer.
Greg Rutz is ably assisted by Tony Alexander, his JV coach, and not here, but his freshman coach, Melissa Strauss, also does a great job with the girls program and with the freshman boys. On the other side, Coach Miguel Cabrita is ably assisted by Pedro Trevino and Jens Madsen. So both coaches getting lots of help, and it shows with their program. You know what? I think this is going to be an exciting game. I want to throw the second trivia question up while we have a break. And Tom, that question is, what is the East Brunswick volleyball record for wins in one season?
One season,
I don't want the answer yet. I want you to think about it. I want our fans to think about it. I'm going to repeat it as it's on the screen. The East Brunswick volleyball record for wins in one season. And that's a tough one because we've had a lot of success here in East Brunswick. All right, while Tom's thinking of that, we're going to go to East Brunswick, which serves, having lost the first match. Andy Balint, jump serve aggressively.
That's a great serve.
Cross court. There's a little dump.
Oh,
what a great play by Vaccarello. East Brunswick played the block.
You know, sometimes when you're so used to having the ball hit at you hard, that play will mess you up.
All right, now just like you said, Pien has got the green shirt on.
Yep. I guess Coach Rutz wants to make sure that the passing is going to be at its absolute best. So what he does, under the net. Right now, this is a crucial part of the match. East Brunswick has to settle down a little bit, breathe, and really fight back into this game.
That was Tyler Janchik. Slid under the net, cost the point.
That's a great pass by Norland.
Outside.
No touch.
A little long. 3-0, St. Joe's. Any thought of a letdown by the Falcons has been done away with early here. There's Patel.
That's a big dig by St. Joe's.
Pien.
Oh.
Ooh. Balint was in the net. 4-0.
That's an interesting call because the middle from St. Joe's just blatantly hit the net. Coach Rutz is contesting the call. Hopefully East Brunswick can bounce back from this and use it to their advantage.
There's Balint to Patel.
Nice up.
Oh.
East Brunswick has to cover right now. You can't win a big game if you're not going to cover.
Now, Tom, what would you do differently if you were East Brunswick?
You know what? Back in high school, I don't think you realize how mental of a game this is. They're pumped up right now, and that's big. But they need to compose themselves a little bit. It's huge. They have to know that they're going to come back into this game. St. Joe's is going to make mistakes, and even though they are out to a 5-point run right now, this game is far from over.
Well, rally scoring changes momentum quickly. There's Pien over to Blint to Norland. Oh, they got away with one right there. I think that was going out. Great save by Guidel. There's Blint.
So that's a smart play.
There we go. Outside.
This says that ball's in.
I'll tell you, Vaccarello was also highlighted by Coach Cabrita. He's coming up big here in game 2.
Yeah, if you're St. Joe's right now, you're sitting in a pretty good position.
There's Guidel. Right back at him.
That is a huge block.
All right, coach is going to go with John Corrado, the junior. I think he's just looking for somebody else to kind of shake things up a bit. And while we have a break here, let me hear your guess, Tom, on the East Brunswick volleyball record for wins in one season.
Would that be the year 2004, 32 wins?
You're absolutely right. And
I had no idea. Yes, that was my junior year. You won a state championship that year.
And I'm sure that was a year you won't forget.
Oh, not at all.
Boy,
it was a good year.
Defense is... We better not talk too long, Tom, about 2004, because St. Joe's is saying something about 2009. It's 8-0. There's Blint to Patel. Nice
there's a
dump.
smart play.
Nice dump. Would you say Patel's been the best player on the court for East Brunswick today, or
he's playing very smart. He's playing composed. He has had some big blocks. He's playing great right now.
There's Norland.
Oh, straight out of bounds.
Rutz subbing Janchik for Corrado. There's Guidel to Blint. Back to Guidel.
Nice cut.
Too much. Coach Cabrita gives a few instructions to his team to settle down. Nothing to worry about with a 9-2 lead if they just play their game. That's his message. Just Pien with the float serve. Oh. When things are going good, they are going good. The kill was a little bit low, but the net was favorable. Point St. Joe's, 10-2. There's Blint outside the Guidel.
Nice off. That's a great
They
dig.
are playing great defense at St. Joe's.
Yep. Guidel hit that ball off the high hands, and it was still dug.
That was Greg McDonald missing it, but a tough hit from the outside. McDonald, another one of the players that Coach Cabrita was looking to today. All right, here's Lysiak. Peter Lysiak, junior honor student. Nice serve. Very nice.
That barely cleared the net. That's a great serve.
Another play by O'Grady. McDonald to serve. Cause for concern on the East Brunswick side of the net. These guys need someone to make a play for them. There's Blint over to Guidel.
Net violation.
Net violation on St. Joe's, 11-4. And East Brunswick's leader in aces comes up to serve, Mike Guidel. Excellent athlete, excellent student.
That's a nice serve, just a little bit out of bounds.
Okay, he was aggressive, the way Coach Rutz wants his players to be. 12-4. There's Pien.
In the middle.
Didn't want it. Outside. Nice save by Pien.
Nice set by Blint. That's a great set.
Pien back again. Lysiak for Guidel. Nice.
Off it.
They're still with it.
Right now, St. Joe's knows that they are in control right now.
Fawn
They're trying
got
to do
it.
anything to keep it.
Nice play by the 5'8" middle, Ben Fawn. 12-5. Ben's going to try to get it going. We have a sub, Patel for Pien.
This is what I was talking about before with the rally scoring versus side-out scoring. If you're down 5-12, you still have a good chance of coming back into the game.
Wow, what a great cross-court kill there. You may have noticed that Pien was out of the game, and another setter had not come in. East Brunswick has 2 players. Well, actually, Lysiak's the other setter in Bolent, but I mean, they have a couple players that can play the position that Alex plays. There's the set outside to Norland.
That's a nice swing off the top of the hands.
Ryan is considered the best defensive player on East Brunswick and an offensive threat as well.
And his passing has been very consistent this match.
I coached him in basketball. He was a very smart and athletic player. No different in volleyball. Oh, nice play by O'Grady.
Nice up.
Using the full court. Here's Norland again, coming
nice
back
cover,
out.
nice cover.
There's Bolent, nice serve. They're set.
Out of bounds, no
Mike
touch.
wished he could have it back. 14-6. East Brunswick's tried to knock on the door of momentum, but St. Joe's will not answer. There's Norland to Bolent to Patel.
That's a nice swing.
Oh, this St. Joe's team plays very good defense. Very good defense.
St. Joe's is trying to make a statement right now.
They are making the statement. Coach Rutz said before the game the Bears are hungry and confident. They want to make a statement, but it's been all Falcons this second game. 15-6. Everybody in the gym here in East Brunswick are sitting on their hands wondering what's going to turn it around. Stefan Yap in the game now. There's Norland.
Wow.
Back to Bolent. Cross court to Lysiak.
St. Joe's blockers are doing a great job of closing the block right now. They're not giving East Brunswick much of a place to swing. And wherever they do swing, they have a defender there.
Nice save by Lysiak to Bolent, outside to Norland. There's the setup to McDonald. Nice little dump. Great save by Lysiak. Outside.
No one was
Yap
there.
gets it over.
Norland was not ready for that play after getting that ball on the scramble play.
16-6.
Oh, St. Joe's is definitely excited.
St. Joe's has answers from several places today, and the name is usually O'Grady. There's Bolent to Patel.
There's a hit. 10-foot line.
The exclamation mark by Rohan Patel.
If you don't block that ball, you're probably not going to dig it either.
You're not going to dig that one. That was coming straight down, almost at a 90-degree angle. 16-7. Bears running out of time. Float serve by Norland.
It's a nice pass. A little tight, but
Oh, nice save. Bolent
goes to the middle.
Patel. Back
All right,
again.
nice cover, nice cover.
Pien, nice save. Here we go.
That was a nice up by Norland.
That was another great hit by Vaccarello, who's been the other big man for St. Joe's. Anytime a team plays this well, it can't be one person doing it. Jump serve here by Vaccarello to Guidel, to Bolent, back to Guidel. It's there, it just hasn't been there enough.
Mike Guidel trying to show why he's going to George Mason University next year to play Division I volleyball.
Now, is that Division I? That would be a scholarship then, so.
I believe he has one.
That's on a much higher level than we're seeing here, right, Tom?
George Mason is a great team. Actually, I believe they have a match against Penn State, the defending Division I national champions tonight. And if they win, they have a chance to make the Division I national championship. Also, another player from the GMC Conference, Lance Rogers from Aldridge, plays for George Mason.
Okay.
He saw some good playing time this year.
We had a little spill on the court, been taken care of. Pien, little float serve.
Nice up, nice up. Oh, that was a nice set.
Guidel.
Free ball. Nope.
No, did not get it.
Referee calls a lift.
What's a lift, Tom?
A lift is when the ball sticks on your hand.
Would that be almost akin to a palm in basketball?
Yes. kind of like a travel.
Okay. Here's Pian again. That's a float serve, right, Tom?
Yep.
There's Norland to Bulent outside the Guidel. Saves it, came right back at him. They're going to him again. Wow, that ball barely cleared the net.
You know, St. Joe's really did their homework for this game. They know where the ball's going, and they know how to stop it. That ball is having trouble clearing the net.
Wow. Tough hit by McDonald. They took the best that Mike Guidel could offer and brought it right back to him. 18-9. And they're still wondering on the East Brunswick side, when is this going to turn around? Regular serve there. There's Bulent now to Guidel. You get a set that good, Tom, that's like a dunk in basketball, isn't it?
Yep. That's a great feeling when you pound the ball that hard.
How important is the setter for a hitter like you, Tom?
Oh, the setter is the backbone of the team. He is like the quarterback in football. My setter personally, I've been playing with for the past 7 years, so we know each other like a book.
Who's that?
Jairo Sierra from Fairlawn. We actually played against him in the state finals in that year you're talking about, 2004.
Okay, Peter Lysiak along with the hit. Who was your setter, Tom, in 2004
in high school
when we won set the state record for wins?
Greg Hunter.
Greg Hunter.
Yep.
Nice. Greg Hunter won a couple of state championships in East Brunswick, 2003 and 2004.
Not only that, but he's continued his career on the beach, where him and ex-player Tony Yates, both from East Brunswick, New Jersey, made a real impact on the beach this summer.
East Brunswick keeps it going. Ryan Norland kind of fanned on the hit, 20-11. 20-11. Come here and let's see if something can change for East Brunswick. Somebody bring them some luck. Lysiak to Fawn. I thought it was tipped. Evidently not. Point St. Joe's.
The one thing this whole match that I've seen from the East Brunswick side that is very consistent is Ryan Norland is passing great right now. Playing great defense.
That's a long serve.
Oh,
no!
Wow, that ball dropped.
Tom, how did that drop? I thought that was going to be long by a foot.
No, that's what I was telling you before about the float serve, how it dances around as it's going over the net.
Yes.
That ball just drops straight on the back line. That's not an easy serve to do.
Is that like a knuckleball?
Absolutely. I would say the jump serve is more of a curveball, and the float serve, when performed right, it's like a knuckleball.
That's long. You can't float a hit like that, can you, Tom?
No, you can't. Sometimes you can and hope that the blocker touches it.
Ben Fawn here. That's a float, right? I could see the ball wasn't spinning at all. That's long, too. No.
Touch.
They said a tip.
On a very good float serve, you'll be able to read the Wilson on the volleyball.
Miguel Cabrita hasn't had to say much today, and he's sitting calmly because his team has been executing the game plan. There's Patel very well. East Brunswick's having trouble cutting the double-digit lead of St. Joe's, and they are getting close to curtain time. It is 23-13. Andy Bulent. See if he can bring his team back. Nice serve.
Nice serve.
O'Grady.
Bulent is still serving very tough.
Oh!
Nothing can go right now for East Brunswick. Some miscommunication on the court, and St. Joe's is feeding off of it.
Well, these two teams, we expected close matches. We didn't expect a game like this. There's Bulent to Norland.
It's a free ball.
Kept alive. There's Pian.
Guidel from the back row. Out of bounds, no touch.
And
Game
that's
2,
it.
25-13.
That is it. Wow. Tom, that's all I can say. This did not live up to the hype in Game 2, and it did not live up to the hype because St. Joe's did not allow it.
Yeah,
whether through their scouting or their efforts or their determination. They were able to pull away.
They executed their game plan very well, and one thing you can do if you're East Brunswick is learn from this, because this game, it's only a season game. You still have JMC finals around the corner. You have the state semifinals, you have the state tournament in general, and just learn from it. Watch the game tape, study the tendencies.
Well, East Brunswick will probably be playing St. Joe's in the counties and the state sectionals. They'll have to get by them in the state sectionals to get anywhere. To do that, they could meet 4 times, but just because they're going to play them again doesn't mean the outcome's going to be any different. I'm sure Coach Rutz is going to be thinking all night on how to bring up some improvements and adjustments, because it's not enough for East Brunswick to go 20-2. They set very, very high goals for themselves, the county and the state. You can't get any higher than that. And I know these guys. I know Mike Guidel. I know Ryan Norland. And the rest of the seniors, they're not going to go out without working to make a statement against St. Joe's sometime in the future. And
Coach
Tom,
Greg Rutz.
any final thoughts?
I think I pretty much said it all. You might want to work on a couple of things, maybe mix up your offense a little bit. I think the defense overall was great on both sides, but St. Joe's just had a couple of big runs with big momentum. When you go out 7-0 to start a match, it's going to be hard to come back in this rally scoring.
Okay, you saw it here in the East Brunswick Gymnasium, the 2 top teams in the county and probably the state. But right now we know the top team is St. Joe's, having beaten East Brunswick again. Thank you all for watching. I'm Dave Nieskens, along with former East Brunswick volleyball standout Tom Kohler, bringing you all the action. Please stay tuned for all of our future broadcasts and come out and support the Bears.